Don't feel lost without your uniform, Prince Harry said after retiring from the military. Prince Harry, who was stripped of his military titles when he left Britain, gave a moving speech to veterans at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games, saying there can be joy in fighting. The normally stoic Prince Harry was visibly moved as he told veterans at the closing ceremony of the Invincibles that they shouldn't feel lost without a uniform 3 years after he was stripped of his military title. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. He gave a moving speech at the closing ceremony in Dusseldorf, Germany, as his wife Meghan Markle looked on. The Duke of Sussex told the crowd, made up of veterans from participating countries, that they had shown him joy can come from battle and took comfort in their uniforms. "A week ago I stood here to tell you how important it is to fly the flag again," he began. "Many of you have told me it touched your heart." He continued, "For many of you, the uniform you wore last week will give you a new story. For others, it may give your old uniform a new meaning. But I'm here to remind you that you don't have to rely on a uniform, nor do you feel lost without it." The 39-year-old Duke left the UK and moved to the US with Meghan in 2020, giving up his active role as royal and officially stripping him of his own military titles. King Charles III gave him special permission to don the uniform again last year when he stood in vigil at the coffin of his late grandmother Queen Elizabeth. However, protocol dictates that he cannot wear the ER badge as he is said to be ruined, as it can only be worn by members of the royal family, who serve the reigning monarch. Harry wore a simple suit and tie to the late Queen's funeral, while his father and brother Prince William were in full military fatigues. Prince Harry addressed veterans at Saturday's closing ceremony and told them why they don't need to rely on military uniforms. "Because everything you need is already inside you," he said. "Tomorrow you will each leave with different and unique memories. But I hope that every memory brings a smile, a sense of belonging, and allows you and your family to look to the future with a precious and purposeful attitude." The father of two also discussed an emotional encounter with Sergeant Major James Gedron during a game involving the bagpipes he shared with his mother, the late Diana. The Princess is bound. He recalled, "Some of you may know what bagpipes mean to me, so I couldn't help but get people to play the bagpipes. I didn't know James would pick them up 30 minutes later and offer to play, but I had no idea what they meant to him." He went on to reveal that the corporal had played tunes at 63 tarmac ceremonies in Afghanistan where coffins were prepared for repatriation flights after service members died. He couldn't touch them for 4 years after the last rites, he continued. He wasn't sure he could play against them this week. But he did. "I dare say the things that once bothered him may now help heal him."